Hi, I'm Jessy Lanza, and this is Records in My Life from northerntransmissions.com. Record, so just jump into it.
Jump in and explain why you love it.
Can't Buy a Thrill, Steely Dan. I think Dirty Work is one of my favorite songs of all time. And it has like a lasting presence in my life. Like it started as a child through my parents, and it just never got old.
That's what I was going to say. Your folks play that. Did your folks play that record for you?
Would it be, what if I just as like an 8-year-old discovered it on my own, you know? That'd be pretty weird.
Stranger things have happened, right?
Sometimes I wonder who is the bigger asshole, Donald Fagen or Walter Becker. I bet it always is Becker.
Yeah.
Why is that?
I don't know. As much as Donald Fagen seems like a total fucking asshole, I think that you're right. I think Walter Becker is the bigger asshole.
But it's so odd because the music is so like kind of like chill and sort of like, hey man, these dudes want to hang out and like smoke dope because the music is. Why is that?
Have you ever seen the? I don't know if it's Classic Records or Behind the Music, but they go into the studio and like talk about doing Peg, and like they have Michael McDonald just being like, yeah, it was one of the hardest things I've ever had to do, and actually when you start listening for Michael McDonald's backing vocals, it's all you can hear in the song. So now whenever I listen to Peg, that's all I can hear is. Anyways, that's the different. One I discovered not that long ago, and it was a big influence for the record that I'm going to put out in May, is this record called Tutu by Miharu Koshi, which is like a Yellow Magic Orchestra side project that Harumi Hosono produced. And it's, yeah, front to back, there's no stinkers, you know, which is great. Yeah, it's this like really awesome blend of pop songs, but there's like techno, and it's great. Nobody really does that very well, but on this record, it's, yeah.
When did that record come out?
1984, 5 maybe. Speaking of which, another great record from the year 1984 is Neuromantic by Yukihiro. Oh my god, how am I forgetting his name? Yukihiro Takahashi. Sorry. Yeah, which is another Yellow Magic Orchestra. That record too, front to back, no stinkers. The song Drip Dry Eyes was really important to me.
Yellow Magic Orchestra are fairly influential in the musicians' world.
Do you get that
right?
a lot? Do people
Marco,
are just...
Mac DeMarco cited Yellow Magic Orchestra.
Really?
I think it's the third reference to... Is it the second or third reference to...
That you have come across. Yeah, they are such musicians, like, I think, yeah, if you are into like creating music, then
Were they like, I mean, because I mean like they're kind of like under the radar completely. I mean
here, yeah, they are such massive pop stars in Japan, but yeah, but here, yeah, it's true, like they're not. It's kind of like, it's always like a get to know Yellow Magic Orchestra or whatever.
intro.
Yeah. Another favorite record is Thousand Knives by Sakamoto, which is so great.
Ryuichi.
Yeah.
Ryuichi Sakamoto.
Yeah. And that record, like, there's not even any vocals. It's all, I mean, there's some, he has some weird, like, kind of spoken word stuff in there, but they're not really pop songs, but they have these really catchy, like, weird little
English
hooks.
or Japanese?
I think there's a mix of both. But it's kind of hard to tell because he has so much vocoder on his voice that it's kind of... You don't really know what he's saying. But, yeah, that's a great record, too. What was the other one I was thinking of? I think the first record to kind of get me into more ambient music was LC by Durutti Column. That's such a great record.
They were referenced earlier in a big way.
Pardon?
They were referenced earlier tonight in a big way.
Oh, did they talk about Durutti Column?
That was their final album, was Durutti Column.
Really?
Not that album.
Which album did they?
Return. Is that what it was?
I think Jer, actually, to be fair to him, I think he is the one who was just like, I think you'll really like this. Like maybe like 5 or 6 years ago. And he was right. I don't really know very much about ambient music, but it does have this drony kind of like, they're not pop songs, and there's not a lot of structure to them. There's not like a song you can like hum along to, but yeah, I don't know. It's hard to put into words the aesthetic of that record. I'm not really sure.
I'm curious.
I don't know. Maybe you guys have some.
Some really popular.
This movie poster is really